live from the Texas Cheerlicker Studios. It's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
And we're back after the long weekend.
Hiya. What up?
A lot that went on between the last time we talked to the people and now. Good morning, everybody. To y'all that watch this thing live, it is indeed In the Building. It is show number 405 under our watch here at the Texas Cheerlicker Studios, Pub Sports Radio in Southtown, Texas, the audio disseminator. Better late than never is Jose Bouquet. You can donate money to us if you want to via the Super Chat. You can jump on there with a chat post, and if you give us money, whether it's $1 or $100, we will read your post guaranteed. You can also buy us coffees on the buymeacoffee.com link that Bouquet no doubt is getting ready to link as soon as he gets it up and running. And we have memberships available. Okay? Matter of fact, collected this little souvenir on Saturday out of Texas Cheerlicker. Thanks to the great George Gervin, who showed up and hung out with us all for 4 hours. From 3. What time did George go?
George left about 5 something.
Okay, well,
And that wasn't on George.
So for 2.5 hours, he sat there and signed autographs, and I got one. So there's that.
I got one too.
Very good. And I have picture evidence. I saw him sign this with my own eyeballs as he was crushing all the bones in my hand because his handshake is unbelievably strong.
Great dude.
Great dude. And so I have this right here. It is a original signed copy of his new vodka, Ice 44, that you can buy right now at all Texas Cheerlickers. And I bought this for
$33.99.
like yeah. But with the autograph, it just went up by a couple of $100 probably. So I'm going to give this away, all right? I'm going to go ahead and give it away. I've got plenty of vodka at home. It's a chance to give stuff back to our members. Didn't cost me much. I bought this myself, but I'm going to give it away. So here's what I think we should do. Trying to drive up our membership totals, all right? When we get to 10 new paid members, okay, I will give this away to a member. Need to get to 10. For as low as $4.99, you can become a member, and you're now privy to all of our exclusive members-only shows, which we're going to be doing one today.
Sure.
Right, Bouquet? Okay. So we have a members-only that we're going to go with today. And we have how many ever members we currently have? I want to get 10 more. All right, and I tweeted out a link this morning. If you follow me on Twitter, at Mike Taylor Show is my Twitter handle. If you follow one of my 2 Facebook pages, I also put a link to the members link on my Facebook pages as well. You click on that, and for as low as $4.99, you can become a member. And not only, Rudy, do they get all of our members-only shows, they get swag, special swag giveaways like this right here. So become a member. I'm going to be giving this away as soon as we get to 10 more members. We'll put all the members' name in a hat or have a big-ass horse race or camel race or whatever.
Whatever.
How we doing? Everybody good? Everybody settled in?
Everybody's good. No, Buki didn't go, and the barbecue man even made sausage wraps for him specifically.
Yeah.
Added them to the menu just for Buki, and Buki was busy. That's his prerogative.
That's where this show has gone to. This is the avenue it's in where now we are our own paid members because of Bouquet's weird bisexuality references every day. Our own paid members now are hand-making phallic-shaped sausages to bring to our get-togethers. That's what you've done. That's your contribution to it.
Great.
And the lick kit. Don't forget the run them cheeks.
I know.
He's like, everything has to do with his bi-ness.
Both sound great right now.
What, wiener and sausage?
Yeah. Little drunk wiener and sausage.
Moving on.
Go back up so I can see who gave us money. Is it Canooper? My man. AK is in the house. He's in the building with $4.99. Thank Rudy J gets to keep his beard thanks to the Fighting Trailers. Hallelujah. Yeah, Incarnate Word did not beat UTSA.
No, they didn't.
And we were giving you shit, by the way, at Texas Cheerlicker this weekend.
About
we were all talking bad about you. Oh, way to put it out on the line. Yeah. If Incarnate Word can beat UTSA, I'll shave my beard.
Exactly.
Huge risk. Way to go out on that thin branch. My Cardinals did score 20. What was it, like 48-20 or something like that?
Yeah.
Giggle. Yeah, they scored 20. It wasn't a 30, but it was 20.
No, I thought they'd score 30. But it is what it is. UTSA is what they are, and they're not very good. But they got a victory, and it's good. And Jeff Traylor's off the schneid. All right, what are we into today? Where you want to start? Cowboys.
We start football. It don't matter.
As we start this, then it's gonna, God knows where it's gonna go. So
it was the best game of the day. Why not?
Criticize the Cowboys for playing like crap?
No.
Being the tallest midget?
No, because it's not like they're the Eagles or the Chiefs or the Bills or the Ravens. I'm not going to criticize a team that nobody has picked to do anything anyway. So for that defense to struggle against the fighting Russell Wilsons is on brand, and they got the win. And I got some fun facts here.
All right, let me pick up my pen.
Pick up your pen. Don't drop that bottle.
I won't. It's down here on the floor.
All right. The last time the Giants beat number 4, Game of Thrones had 2 seasons left. Patrick Mahomes was still at Tech.
Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch hadn't been released.
Jeez.
The Warriors had just signed KD, and Lamar Jackson had just won the Heisman.
Wow. I think I was living in Hawaii having to wear masks in public at the last time the Cowboys lost.
I don't remember. I don't know.
I think it was 2020, I want to say.
Yeah, that was the last time Dak. Now, I'm not talking about
Dak.
Cooper Rush
or So
anybody else, but
Dak's
the last
now won 14 straight, I think.
14 straight against the fighting Russell Wilson. So, my biggest critique is this, and it comes with number 7, who takes a lot of heat on this show. It's number 7, isn't he?
You mean that pussy ass Trayvon Diggs? Yes, he is.
A P word before 10:30.
Sorry,
my
that
Lord.
pizza ass Trayvon Diggs.
I don't understand paying somebody $90 million. A DB, I'll say a DB. I'm not paying a DB $90 million if he doesn't travel. And what that means is if A.J. Brown, Malik Neighbors, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase goes to the restroom, if I'm giving my DB $90 million, I expect him to go with them and hold it. If you're, this was my beef with Richard Sherman. If you just stay on one side and you just play the kind of zone thing and who's ever in front of you on your side, that's who you guard, then I don't need to give you $90 million. That makes you a system DB. And so when I'm watching, now, mind you, Neighbors cooked him when Diggs was on him. But why am I watching some dude named Kyer Elam chase Neighbors if I have a DB I paid $90 million to? That DB support, $90 million, you go wherever the best receiver goes every Sunday. I don't understand that. That's my biggest thing. And then the other thing, and I text you this, I don't think Eberflus is Rex Ryan, but I don't like the personnel at all on that side of the ball. I don't believe in anybody over there.
Well, that's his system that keeps Trayvon on one side.
True. Again, I'm not calling him Rex Ryan, but I don't. He ain't playing with a full deck. There's not a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball.
No.
I.e., Jerry Jones right after the game saying, we're bringing in Clowney. We're bringing in Clowney right away. Like if that's one of the answers, that lets you know that there's not much talent over there. I'm not excited about this defense at all. Just the personnel, the scheme, whatever you want to call it. I'm just like, ugh. It's kind of gross looking.
Well, they've got probably one of the worst linebacker crews in the NFL. But you know what's ironic about that? Micah Parsons is a linebacker, but he plays edge.
Yes.
He was out of position his entire career here.
Yes.
And he's still out of position, so whatever. They have the worst linebacker crew in the league, maybe. Just because they know Jack Sanborn because he played with Eberflus in Chicago. That's the reason you need to start him at middle linebacker? That's so Cowboys. Well, we know him, so we're going to hire him.
Right.
Whether it's like Eberflus, he and Shoddy are buddies. That's how the Cowboys roll. We're not going to do a massive search to find the best possible candidate the way the Bears did with Ben Johnson.
That ain't working.
Well, it's 2 games. But still, they put out a net and
They did
to
a lot
find
of
the
interviews.
best possible guy. The Cowboys just go, I want to just promote Shoddy because he's down the hall. Now, Shoddy, you know anybody who can call defense? Well, I've been knowing Eberflus for a while. Go hire him.
Yeah.
And then we'll start at linebacker. The guy that Eberflus brings over from Chicago, a Chicago defense that was awful too last year and still is. They have terrible linebackers, pedestrian secondary. Granted, Deron Bland's not playing, of course. The week they hook him up, he gets hurt. And Kyer Elam is a rookie, is a rookie kid over there. And you took Micah Parsons off your defense, which I was for the trade, but we knew there was going to be some give to the go.
Right, for sure.
And it's a defense right now that sucks. But I'm with you. By the way, I brought this for you today. It's also because your Cowboys opinions are so spot on. That is for you, sir.
Thank you, man.
That is a gift to me from Nina's son.
Oja Boricua. Thank
He
you,
was
Nina's
in
son.
Puerto Rico this year. Brought that back
Thank you.
for me. I have no use for it. So I know a man that does have a use for it. So there's
My man, thank you.
You said it right off the top, man. And I've said this forever. You don't ever apologize for winning in the NFL.
Mm-mm.
As parodied up as this thing is, as very few good teams as there are, you said it, you nailed the teams too. If this is the Bills or the Ravens or the Packers, I'm a little pissed. And today's kind of a negative show.
Right.
You give up 37 to the Giants. You made Russell Wilson look like he was 25 again, right up until Russell literally threw the game away with a horrific Tony Romo-like interception.
He punted the ball to the safety.
I know, in overtime with the game on the line. But you made Russell Wilson look like he was 25. You gave up 37 to the Giants. You made Malik Neighbors look like Odell Beckham Jr. in his prime. And so, yeah, if we're doing Packers post-game, I'm a little bit pissed. But we talking about the Cowboys. If you're it's like, so the Cowboys, stop me if you've heard this before, the Cowboys are in the same boat as about, 20 other teams in the NFL.
Absolutely.
You've got 3 or 4 at the top, Green Bay, Buffalo, Baltimore, probably stops there. Maybe the Rams, throw them in there.
Now we're reaching.
The Eagles, of course.
Yeah, of course.
You got 4 or 5 at the top. You got 4 or 5 shitbag teams at the bottom. And then the remaining 20, however, clubs left.
You got to get hot.
The NFL.
Yeah, you got to get hot.
And the Dallas Cowboys are in that 20 whatever it is. In that 20 whatever. So you don't ever apologize for winning. No matter how much you sucked, and they absolutely suck, it looked like a midget fight. It's 2 times I've said that word, sorry, but that's what it looked like to me.
I do. I ain't going to lie, and I don't do this often, but since we're talking my sausage does jump for Aubrey. Aubrey makes my sausage jump. Because, again, it's not, when you're talking your 33s, your extra points, or you're talking your 45-yarder, but when I can run you out there with no time on the clock and you can hit a 64-yarder that would have been good from 70 with all the pressure in the world on you, it makes my sausage jump. Because, again, everybody don't care about the kicker until you need them. And I get that. You got one job, all that other things, but trust me, that's not normal. That is not normal to be able to knock down a 64-yarder. Like, again, if it's at the half, it's like, hey, whatever. He went for it. But for the game, he's different.
Yeah.
He's different.
And when I say the Cowboys are one of those 20-whatever teams in the middle, we know what these teams have. They have a couple of 3 solid guys here and there. They've got a quarterback who can be pretty good on a given day and pretty shitty on another given day.
Right.
In the Cowboys' case, they have a very immobile quarterback until yesterday.
That scramble at the end to seal it, that was solid.
It's the only play he had left. He had no choice but to run up the middle, and it set up Aubrey. And so when you're one of those 20-whatever middle-class teams, and you've got a rookie corner, and you've got Slowpoke Rodriguez at strong safety, and you've got questionable offensive tackle, and you've got a running back who's 30 and is trying to
let me
become
look that up. Go ahead.
comeback of the year. You've got lots of holes. You just have to hope to God that your holes don't get you beat, and you hope to God that one of your solid players that you do have, because you're a middle-class club, can step up at the end and win you a game. And there he was, number 4, Dak Prescott, running for 20-whatever yards up the middle, looking terribly unathletic while doing. He looked like Tom Brady running the 40 at the combine. That famous video of Brady's 40-yard dash. That's how Dak rumbles. It's very labored. It's how I would picture Buki running if I ever had a chance to see him run, which I have not.
Where it's at. Go
That's
ahead.
your Cowboys. They're one of the 22 or whatever it is, very spare to Midland teams who on some days overplay themselves. And the defense got cooked, of course. This is the same defense, by the way, that only gave up 3 points last week in Philadelphia in the second half.
Right.
Just saying. The Cowboys, it's almost quarter to quarter. Like one quarter, they're the 29th best team in the league. One quarter, they look like the 11th best team in the league. And you add it all up, and you hope that C-plus football can win you a game against a shitty Giants team in overtime, and that's what we got.
And to be fair, because we're not here to pump sunshine, great win, because every win matters. But even though you're one of the middle fog teams, you're playing against a team that is gosh awful. And then on top of that, you put another reason why, if you want to nitpick and say, damn, that looks ugly. The Giants had 14 penalties for $160, and it still came down to the wire. 14 penalties. When a team that's already sucks, a coach that's inept, a quarterback that's washed, and then you throw in a right or left tackle that had 17 penalties, 10 of those penalties on his own, number 55, poor bastard.
Jimmy Hudson.
Yeah, poor bastard. They had 14 penalties for $160, and you still got out by the hair on your ass.
They had 20 penalties called against them. 6 the Cowboys declined or got negated because there were multiple penalties on the same fucking play. How about the play in which we had 4 separate penalties, 3 on New York, 1 on Dallas, and the referees are like, we're just going to offset everything and just replay the down. What a clown show that was yesterday. That I'm grateful that my Cowboys wound up being the one that came out on top. Rudy, James Hudson, 4 penalties on the same drive, 2 unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, one time he just swung at the dude's head.
He tried to punch him.
Oh my! And Dayball just tells his OC, "Get him out, get him out." I know we're going to a third string rookie. Get his ass off of my field. But see, this is the thing. That is coaching. That undisciplined. That's not. Again, guys gonna mess up. They don't respect Dayball. Like, I don't know how he has this gig. Man, what is he doing there? That's coaching.
I don't know. He was the coach of the year his first year there. I thought they were getting ready to turn the corner with Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Hell, I picked them to win the division 2 years ago, and they went 4 and something. I don't know what happened to Dayball. I just don't know. I felt sorry for that kid Hudson.
I did too.
He was so embarrassed.
He took off running. I've never seen a false start that bad in my life.
He just took off running. Yeah. And he's over there having a meltdown on the sideline. Jameis Winston had to come over and try to get him to calm down. What that was he was so embarrassed. The only way to kind of make up for it was just act pissed.
Act out. Yeah.
Act out a little bit. I don't know who was more embarrassed. I didn't like last week. Jalen Carter, when he spit in Dak's face, and as he's having to walk off the field after getting ejected before the freaking game even started, and he just read his lips, and he's just going, "Oh my God, oh my God."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who was more embarrassed, him or James Hudson yesterday. Probably Hudson.
Got to be Hudson.
Poor Hudson. He's a backup. He's only playing because their starter's hurt. What a scene that was, and they still damn near, and probably they're probably thinking we should have won this game.
Oh, no.
Should have beaten the Cowboys.
For sure.
What, do we have 6 lead changes in the fourth quarter alone?
Yeah, insane.
God, because the mighty unstoppable Javonte Williams and Dak Prescott were just could not be dealt with by the.
I'm
by
not
the
mad
Miami
at I'm not mad at Javante.
He looks fine. He's 2 games in. He's playing for a contract.
Mm.
But check, he's just
Check me back in a couple weeks.
He's a fair to middling dude coming off injuries and stuff. What I say, he was 30, 25, whatever. He's not very good. Bouquet, have you seen anything this morning on Cooper Beebe? This is
No.
a potential problem going forth. That did not look good. And after the game was over, he was telling reporters, he's like, we're getting ready to take my shoe off. And I'm afraid once I do, remember like you said, when you shave your beard, your face explodes like a jack-o'-lantern because you're fat. In the case of BB, he was saying, as soon as we go in here and take this shoe off, I know what's going to happen. My foot's going to swell up bigger than my head. He sprained the shiznit out of his ankle.
I thought it was broke.
That could be the case.
Okay,
too.
could have a fracture.
We're waiting to hear word on the starting center, Cooper Beebe. But for him to come out of the game,
and
as
soon as he comes out, it was almost a colossal fumble.
I know.
As soon as he went out.
I know. You mentioned Jadeveon Clowney. Okay. He's a big name rotation spare at this point in his life.
But at this point, Mike, you just want somebody that can breathe on the QB.
Right. Yeah, you just right now, and to your point about Eberflus not having a whole lot in the cupboard, you're right. You're right about that. You got 3 or 4 pretty solid guys. I like my tackles now with the guy we brought in from Green Bay next to Osa. That's a pretty good little combo. The edges are fine. The linebackers are dog shit. The safeties are a bunch of spare journeymen. And the corners are Trayvon Diggs and Kyer Elam. Like there's a bunch of guys on this team that they're like dogs with their head hanging out the window, just having fun and not really having much of a plan. And that's your Cowboys defense, and at least for this week, because again, they didn't give up any points in Philadelphia, no touchdowns anyway in Philly last week in the second half.
I was happy to see Pickens get some possession receptions.
He did.
I like the possession because again, I'm just looking at him when he comes in and everything. I'm just looking at him as a possession guy.
He was Dak's go-to guy.
Yeah, I'm looking at him as a fly guy. Just run straight line, beat the corner one-on-one, throw the deep ball. But he has some pretty good possession reception. So shout out to Pickens. That looks like. But he's another guy. He's playing for a deal.
Sure.
If not with the Cowboys, with somebody, proving that he's not just an ass in the locker room.
Right.
So there were some good things, but again, you take it with a grain of salt. It is the Giants, but you get the win.
1-1, bitches.
That's all you can ask.
With a horrific Bears team to go see in Chicago.
A Bears team that just gave up half a hundy. Could have been more.
They gave up a half a hundy after blowing a huge lead in the second half to J.J. McCarthy in Minnesota.
Who came back to earth yesterday.
He crashed.
He came crashing.
He crashed. The chute didn't open on that landing. That dude sucked. And that
looked like the guy. I gave him props last week, but that looked like the guy that I figured he was going to be. I was like, man, J.J. McCarthy can't play.
Right.
And then last week he shut me up. But
damn.
Where did he go? But he was playing the Bears.
Yeah. 3 thoughts. That was a gutsy performance by him last week. But the other thought was, wow, the Bears are really shitty.
Yes.
And are you telling me Shedeur Sanders can't do that in the NFL? That's the three things I was thinking last night.
That's a great question, Mike.
Man. So it's a Bears team that's awful. There's no reason why the Cowboys cannot go in there and beat them. However, we talking about the NFL, and it's a road game, and we talking about the Clown Boys. So God only knows. When you get a chance, see what the opening line is for this game. I'm guessing Dallas by 3.
Probably.
3.5, something like that. Pretty close. The Bears are awful.
I'd be surprised if Dallas was favored, honestly.
No, you wouldn't.
They're favored.
Did you see what the Bears did yesterday?
By a field goal.
That's fine.
Yeah, a Lions team who ran off the field in Green Bay the previous week. But
Bears,
that's the NFL.
Bears by 1.5.
Are you serious? Give me the Clown Boys right now. Shit. Let me see how the week goes. Let me see what Cooper Beebe looks like. You sure it's Bears 1.5?
Oh yeah.
What site are you looking at?
Yeah, I would guess Cowboys.
He's looking at Bet Online. I don't know what site Matt Bernard's looking at.
Yeah.
We have conflicting reports from people.
Matt Bernard is drunk.
Is he really?
That.
Okay.
Shout out to you, Matt.
Are we sure he's drunk?
Yeah,
It's pretty early to be drunk.
I'm positive it's 1.5. But shout out to you, man.
All
Thanks
right.
for watching.
All right.
So.
Well, if it's 1.5 Chicago, give me Dallas to win outright.
Yeah.
All right. Who's thinking of buying a home in the San Antonio area?
Hopefully Buki.
The August numbers are in.
That'd be nice.
So this is just August numbers.
Okay.
But, normally we
looking.
stay pretty steady when it comes to housing here in Barrett County. Homes in San Antonio are sitting on the market longer, 74 days on the average. So you've got more time to shop and negotiate. Prices are still climbing, so waiting too long could cost you more. Thankfully, prices are not nearly what they are in Austin or Houston or the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but prices for homes in this town are slowly starting to finally creep up because the secret's out, Rudy. People want to move to San Antonio. Pisses me off, sons of bitches.
That's the
so
problem.
Get in while you can still fit in, and the guy you get in and fit in with is our guy, Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate man of In the Building. Jay Ribaldo, 210-887-1081, or you can hit him up at jribaldo at kw.com. Jay Ribaldo at kw.com. Okay. So I've been told for 2 weeks that I'm wrong about Arch Manning being hurt.
Snarky Sarky.
I've been told.
What do you look like when you go take a dump?
I've been told that there's not anything wrong with him. Even though I swear to God, I saw 2 members of the training staff go up to him on the bench at Ohio State and ask him to his face, "Are you okay?" And he looked up and told them, "I'm good." I could read the lips. Even though last week against San Jose State, he couldn't hit water if he fell out of an effing boat in the first quarter. Found his magic in the second, and then went right back to being very pedestrian. And we had that viral video that showed him clearly wincing in pain when he threw a ball straight to the ground like a falling cannonball off a cliff.
Let me look this up.
And then we get Saturday, in which Arch Manning looked like the worst starting quarterback in Division I football in a hard-fought win over UTEP. Yet I am told that I'm a dumbass. I don't know what I'm talking about, Rudy, that Arch Manning is not hurt. Okay.
Who told you you're a dumbass? Sark?
No, in so many words, anybody who's questioned the health of Arch has been looked at with invective looks.
But even
for the last 2 weeks.
Even the T-shirt of T-shirt fans are down on him. I'll give UT that, because a lot of times UT will defend their guys to the but most of the UT people I know, and that's only like 12. There's a million of them. They're like, dude, I don't know. He's worse than bad, and that's not normal for UT fan.
If I'm going to go on the assumption that he is not hurt,
okay,
then I'm going to have to alter my opinion. And are we ready for it?
Yes, I'm listening.
Arch Manning sucks.
If he's not hurt, which he is.
Owen McCown is a better quarterback than Arch Manning. I mean, shit. The kid at Texas State, the white boy from San Antonio, Reagan, is a better quarterback than Arch Manning.
Right now, for sure.
There's nobody in the Big 12 that I would start Arch over right now. Nobody. Josh Hoover looks like the Heisman Trophy winner next to Arch Manning. Arch Manning, his footwork is shit. His mechanics are awful. His body language is bad. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's indecisive. And the next thing to go is his confidence, if it hasn't already. That dude is shook from he's toe up from the flow up. From his shitty footwork to the bad throwing mechanics to the terrible decisions to the indecisiveness to the now, and you saw him in the postgame, he said all the right things, but he looked like a shook baby deer to me. I just don't know. I've never been this inaccurate. I don't know. I just got to get better. And even he said, this will slide against UTEP. This won't slide against Florida in the SEC. And that's right. So if this is Arch Manning and he's not hurt, then it is time to figure out who the next quarterback is at Texas. And why the fuck wait? Why the fuck wait? Because this is a Longhorn team that wants to win the national championship. And if you're trying to win the national championship, or at least get back to the postseason, or at least win the SEC, you're not going to win with the worst starting quarterback in the SEC. I don't know who's there's. I mean, the South Carolina kid got hurt. I'm worried about him being out for a minute. He got real bad concussion.
Yeah.
So I don't know who the new quarterback at South Carolina is, but boy, he's got to be better than Arch Manning, because Arch Manning is non-competitive, and it's time to run. I don't know if they've got Major Applewhite on the bench, but I feel like I'm sitting here watching the Chris Sims saga all over again from 20 years ago.
There's something
This
called
is awful.
Joe Tatum, Trey Owens,
Worst case scenario.
Luke
Trey
Dunham.
Trey is good.
Matthew Caldwell's
Caldwell's
and somebody,
good.
Carl Lacey
Trey
Jr.
was Owens? Trey Owens?
Trey Owens.
Okay, Owens.
He's a freshman.
Owens and Caldwell are decent, and they're 4-star guys, and there's a reason why they have a scholarship at Texas. Arch Manning's got 3 weeks here. You've got Sam Houston State, and then you've got a bye, and then you go to the Swamp to play a Florida team that if Billy Napier's the coach, by the time the Longhorns get there, it'll be a surprise. Florida's terrible.
Florida sucks.
You got a month to Oklahoma, because I don't think Sark's going to bench Arch Manning, not yet. So you got Sam Houston, you got a bye week, then you're at Florida. They've got 3 weeks here, 2 games and a bye week to figure out what the fuck's up with Arch Manning. It's time to think about who the next kid is. You cannot. You're gonna go 6-6 at this point. The way Arch Manning's playing, at best 6-6.
And I don't know if Sark. I mean, keep in mind, even when things went bad for Ewers, I don't see Sark in the type that's going to take his job. He's not going to bench Arch. I can't see that happening. I just don't. I don't see that happening. So he's just got to figure it out. My thing is multiple choice. A, does he just flat out suck? B, was it overhyped? C, does he have the yips? D, is he hurt? Or E, all of the above?
I think it's E. I think that.
Yeah, I think he has a little bit of. I think he has the yips. I think he's hurt. That'll be my one A answer. There's no way his mechanics went this bad in 7 months. His mechanics are totally different. So one, he's hurt. But two, I think it's in between the ears right now. It's got to be in between the ears. I think the guy's freaking Chuck Knobloch. Remember when Knobloch couldn't throw the ball to first base?
Uh-huh.
I think there's some of that going on. And shoot, do I need to apologize to Granddaddy? Granddaddy told us to calm down. I told him to shut up and go get his rocking chair and his sweet tea. Granddaddy told us, hey, y'all are doing too much hype. Hold on, what's going on? And then I was like, hey, you shut up and sit down, Granddaddy. Granddaddy kind of seen this coming. And then there's also this. If we did overhype him, he did play at like a 2A private school.
Where he was
all world,
50
obviously.
for 50 every week and threw for 14,000 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eli played at the same private school, and he didn't have any issues at the SEC. Eli did just fine.
Good point.
Peyton Manning played at the same high school. He didn't have any issues. He did okay in the SEC. Arch Manning, how on earth is he not further along than this? He looks like a kid that needs to be redshirted. It's so bad, and they insist he's not hurt, so fuck him. I'm going to take him at their word. I agree with you. I do think he's hurt, but they're not going to tell me he's hurt, then I'm going to bash the kid.
Sark's going to act like that, then let's just drag his ass.
You're going to set his ass up to get dragged by the country now. And here's the thing.
His own fans, they booed him.
Sure, and I would have too. They booed the shit out of him. This ain't fucking Abilene Christian. At UT, your ass gets booed.
He got booed.
Don't matter who you are.
This was the savior. He got booed.
Texas Stadium, but first we got breaking news. Before more, here's the newsroom and Jose Bouquet.
What?
What's his name? Cooper Beebe out for 6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks.
High ankle sprain is a break to
the
me.
Dreaded high ankle sprain. Ian Rappaport, center Cooper Beebe, a key part of the stellar offensive line, expected to miss 6 to 8 weeks with a high ankle sprain, sources say. He's almost certainly headed to injured reserve, but should be back in the second half of the season.
That's huge. Your
so
center's
it's Brock
huge.
Hoffman now, who's now your center.
Your hand, the top of Dak's hand gets used to a certain butthole, and you saw it. Them guys got some work to do this week, even if you are playing the Bears. That's a huge, huge loss.
Yep. Dak's going to have to, you say, get used to a new butthole.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. Sometimes you have
This is football.
Sometimes you got to get used to right hoop bouquet. Sometimes you just got to get used to a new butthole.
It's hard.
Highly unfortunate.
It's hard to do that.
This Arch Manning is going to be non-competitive when the SEC play gets here. And this time, I'm talking about the Florida game.
Florida's
they may
terrible.
lose to Florida. Rudy, they're terrible. That's the worst offense in D1. Lagway may be a bigger. Lagway is a huge disappointment too.
Buki hasn't said anything. Buki was reach around heaven with Lagway, and that kid sucks.
We're in the
he's
same
awful.
boat. Are you guys did the same thing with Arch?
I did not.
You guys are all.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
All these guys suck. Cade Klubnik sucks. Nussmeier's terrible. Like all these guys.
This was
suck.
supposed to be the next class of '83.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be Ben Roethlisberger's class coming up. These guys don't look like they're going to get drafted.
The white boy gunner, he was a lot better in the Tennessee game for Georgia.
Yeah.
The Meskin kid for Tennessee looks good. Aguilar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nico Ama, whatever the fuck. Terrible.
John.
They got their coach fired.
Yeah. Yeah. UCLA's on 3.
Deshaun Foster.
John Mateer might be the best quarterback in the SEC right now.
Ooh.
And that's sad.
It's unbelievable.
Why is that sad? He can play.
He's not that good.
Dude, he's really good.
He put up 21 points in the first week against like UTEP, some shitty
that
school.
dude's good. No, Mateer can play, man. Let the season play out.
It's been a long fall from Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray and company.
Dude, if you watched Oklahoma, Mateer looks like Baker. I'm not saying he's going to be a starter for the Tampa Bay Bucks and go to the playoffs, but he's got Baker Mayfield in him. It's just he's played 3 games for Oklahoma. Arch Manning has been in the Texas system for 3 years.
Damn.
And you're not further along than this? This is horseshit. And if Sark's not going to tell us that he's hurt, couple of so here's the
Shame
thing.
on Sark for work.
You're hanging this kid out to dry. He's going to get crucified by the country for being a massive bust. And that's going to get into his head and fuck up his confidence. If he's hurt, y'all need to be honest. By the way, I said that you and I talked about this the other day. These kids aren't students. They're now staff members. They all get paid. Gambling's a big thing now. It is time for the NCAA to mandate honesty on these injury reports. The NFL has to be honest. These college teams need to start getting honest, too.
Yeah, it screws over gamblers.
No doubt. F's gambling. Arch Manning is probably hurt. Then be honest and tell us he is, because if he's not, then he's a gigantic fucking fail. And he's playing like a bitch.
I don't know how.
Bitch.
And not only that, like I worry. I need my quarterback and my DBs to have amnesia. If you don't have amnesia at that position, you are not going to succeed. Meaning, if all of this this is nothing. He better go call his uncle. Hey man, how'd you deal with all that heat in New York? You know what the crap Eli took in New York and had to fight through it? New York media, they could win 70-0. New York media is all over you. Mm-hmm. If he can't handle this, then he's not my guy.
No.
He's not my guy. Like, you got to be able to be like, yo, I'm fine. We'll get over it and then come out and shut everybody up. If you don't have that, then you don't have it. Mm-hmm. Simple as that. But my hopes is he's just hurt.
They better yeah, okay, that means, but if he's hurt, he's playing, which means it's something they think he can play through. No, he can't. He is terrible. He can't play through it. He's awful. What are we going to have an 0-4 start in the SEC before Sark comes to his senses? Bench the kid now while you can still salvage the season. Fuck the Mannings if they transfer. He sucks. We're the University of Texas. We're bigger than anybody's name.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to win titles here. Ain't trying to please nobody's daddy. Arch Manning is awful. Josh Hoover at TCU's better. Owen McCown's better at UTSA. The kid at Baylor's better.
The Aggie.
The kid at SMU's better, and SMU's down this year.
Yeah,
oh, my God. Marcel Reed looked great the other night winning time.
And he's like 18.
Arch Manning
Shout out to the Aggies, yeah.
What Marcel Reed did the other night. How about them Aggies? That was a solid victory by A&M.
On the road.
On the road. Notre Dame's not as good. They're down, but that was a gutsy performance. And they needed the holder for Notre Dame to go all Tony Romo and bobble the snap. But tough shit. Good on the Aggies for taking up for it. That was a beautiful tutty to tie the game and then to get the little extra point in the overtime. And nice little win there. Gig 'em to the Aggies. They deserve to get their flowers today. Arch Manning's the worst. He's not just the worst quarterback in the SEC. He may be the worst quarterback in the Big 12. He's the worst quarterback in the state of Texas. I don't know who the starting quarterback at Abilene Christian is, but god damn. At least the kid knows how to set his feet right and throw the right. I mean, he's missing the zip code in Austin, this kid, Arch Manning. It's terrible.
It's bad.
It's worse than Chris Sims even looked.
To see.
When Chris Sims was getting booed off the field, everybody was screaming major. This is the worst quarterback play I've seen over a 3-game stretch by a starting quarterback at the University of Texas in 10 years, if not longer. He's uncompetitive.
Yeah, it's bad.
You can't have that.
Yeah.
Cooper.
UAPB, Kent State, and Oregon State. I'm gonna need Texas Tech fans to calm down about their quarterback.
Oh, Tech? No,
Yeah, AJ, relax, AJ.
no, they
Just
play
talking to
now.
you, AJ.
Okay, now they're at.
They play Oregon.
I can't
They
wait
play
to see this
Kent
game.
State and something called UAPB. Get out of here.
Yeah,
And Oregon State.
I cannot
Get
wait.
out of here.
They're at Utah this week.
Yeah, great game.
I cannot
Number
wait
16.
for Tech.
Yeah.
That
Now,
should be the
Rudy,
game of the
you're
week.
right, but they're beating those teams
Like they're supposed to.
60 to nothing.
They put up 60 twice.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They look like the run and shoot Warren.
Well, I
Moon.
mean, they got a $20 million
They
payroll.
look like
They should.
Andre Ware at Houston in the 90s.
Ooh, they brought back memories. I love
Yeah,
me
you
some
like
Andre
that?
Ware.
Yeah. Let's see. I can't. That's the game of the week.
I want to
Tech
see that.
at
I'm
Utah.
down.
That's
I'm
the
in.
game of the
I'm in.
100%, yeah.
That's the one I'm going to be by the channel. All right, I mentioned Texas Cheerlicker a minute ago. I got the George Gervin. I got the Ice 44. Somebody, I think, just became a member earlier.
Yeah, shout out to Brian Widener who donated a membership.
He donated a
Does that
membership.
count? That counts.
Yes,
That counts for him,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's paid membership. He gave it to
Thank
a
you,
guy.
Brian.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Raul, who became a member. Thank y'all. Raul Medina received a gift membership by Brian Whitener. Thank you, Brian. That's great of you, dude. So there's that. All
Only
members.
9 more.
As soon as we get 9 more members, new members, I'm going to give one of y'all this autographed Iceman George Gervin bottle of Ice 44 vodka that he just came out with. Good times on Saturday at Texas.
Really
Cheerleader.
good time,
Really
man.
good time.
Shout out to the Iceman. Really good dude. Whole team. Yeah, the liquor reps could have kept him there a little bit longer. I'm not blaming
But
Ice.
he couldn't have been more accommodating. While
He was
it
accommodating. It wasn't on ice.
No, it was great. Good times. And a lot of people came in. We had the sausage going on for Bookie that he didn't show up to eat.
Well, we might as well just say
We
his
had-
test. This
We had the sliders out there. Your wife had a setup from her boutique. The place was packed the whole time we were there. Me and Nina were there for an hour and a half probably. It was packed the whole time.
a lot of in the
our
building.
people, and they were also getting other stuff and getting 5% off because at all 7 area Texas Cheer Liquors, you get 5% off when you mention In the Building. In the Building, the official liquor store of In the Building, Texas Cheer Liquor. Mention us and get 5% off.
I have a early punch to the social media person at Texas Cheer Liquor who has not posted my TikTok. Early punch.
Has not posted your TikTok.
What TikTok?
Remember we did one the day at the Run My Cheeks thing?
Oh, they haven't.
Early punch to her.
Okay, well, why don't you find out who she is, reach out to her, because she probably has no idea who the hell you are.
No
She's
idea.
busy getting paid to do videos for Texas Cheer Liquor and not you.
Well, it was for Texas Cheer Liquor. I did a great job modeling.
Okay.
I'm still
This
pissed.
Well, then why
motherfucker.
don't you figure out who it is before you throw our colleagues under the bus without asking me first? You just
Toss
gonna
her
throw
under.
like just go around there, you know, punch this little girl. I remember who she looks like too. She's
Yeah,
a
she's
young
a lovely woman.
little computer genius.
Yeah.
Reach out and figure out.
Better than me at editing.
I bet if you remind her, she has it posted by the end of the week.
No, I'm going to sit here silently in spite.
Well, since you're getting all violent, let's just do that then.
Let's do it.
Just do some punching here. It's In the Building on Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
All right, sir, who you punching?
I want to punch Anthony Davis. I mean Joe Burrow.
Wow. Wow.
Come on, man.
Wow.
Hey,
Come
man.
on, man.
Hey, man.
God.
Look, it's football, bro. It's football. He runs to the blue tent every time he falls down. Let me go to the blue tent. Let me check on my foot.
He's out 3 months.
Let me check on my knee.
Turf
Let me
toe.
check on my elbow. He's super talented, just like Anthony Davis, and he runs to the locker room every time he falls down, just like Anthony Davis. Joe Burrow is the most injury-prone superstar we have in this league. I'm so sick of Joe Burrow. I'm sick of it. Like, man, it's still, Joe Burrow, man, he's great. Okay. The greats play hurt, man. Deion Sanders lost 3 toes because he was playing with turf toe.
He had to retire. and how did he get hurt? And how did he?
How long are we gonna blame the offensive line?
He's annihilated.
Dude, he's a statue. That's not my fault. He can't get out the pocket and get away from people.
If anybody
he can't get away from fat 300-pounders.
Come on, man.
Sick of Joe Burrow, man. I'm over it. He's Anthony
Joe
Davis.
Burrow's the most talented arm in pro football outside of Aaron Rodgers.
He's not more talented than Josh
He has more
Allen.
arm talent than, well, he's dude, it depends on the drive. It's drive to drive. Joe Burrow is the only kid to go into Arrowhead and beat them with a championship on the line. He's the one he
5
had
years ago.
I know, when they had a decent team and they went to the Super Bowl.
And lost.
Cincinnati went to the Super Bowl and lost by a touchdown.
Yeah, Rams barely got him. He's Anthony Davis.
If anybody in the NFL should be demanding a trade, it ain't Micah fucking Parsons. It's poor Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow.
Who you punching?
I'll punch you for that.
I got a second punch. Punch Chris Jones, the great defensive end defensive tackle for the Chiefs. While they're in victory formation, speaking of the Eagles, he's yelling at Jalen Hurts, "You don't even got effing 100 yards." You know what Jalen Hurts told him? You know what Jalen Hurts told him? Shut the F up. We won the effing game.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Chris Jones, love you. Super talented. If the other team's in victory formation, you got to just take the L and shut up. Yeah, Jalen Hurts
take the L, bitch.
Yeah.
You're 0-2.
Y'all are 0-2. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Anyway, who you punching?
I want to come back to the Chiefs at some point. I want to punch Tom Brady.
He was okay, Mike. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm going to shut up.
Arch Manning of sportscasting.
He's not that bad, Mike.
Overhyped, highest paid dude. You know how great was it, Cowboy fans? How great was it yesterday to have third leg Greg Olsen doing the game?
Olsen, you can't compare him to Olsen.
So much nicer.
Olsen's the best
Bullshit.
in the game.
Tom's
Olsen's
the,
the
number
best
one chair.
in the game.
Yeah, and he's the number 2 chair because they're too pussy to flop to switch him.
Well, they're paying him $37 million.
Tough shit. You want to try to win the title or not? It was so. Tom has not gotten any better from last year.
You don't think so?
His voice is hard to listen to. He's not any good. He's not even top 10 right now in the NFL. We took all the guys on Fox, all the guys on CBS, Collinsworth, Herb Street, and we had a draft. Tom ain't top 10. I'm not sure he's top 20. Punch his ass for being he ought to have some pride about him. Mr. 7 championships. To have some pride and quit next season. I don't know why. I don't think he likes doing it either. Because when you're not very good, eventually you just don't enjoy yourself. No one sucks at something and enjoys doing it.
I think Herb Street now Michael suck.
Al's lost his fastball.
Herb Street's great on Saturdays. Don't get me wrong.
This is a guy who does the game of the week on Saturday and then turns around and does the game of the week on Thursday. They're asking. He's doing a lot. And he's getting paid double from Prime and ESPN.
Big money. Big money. Anyway.
I think Herbie does what he can with Al, but I agree.
Damn, so punching Tom, the great Tom Brady.
I'm punching Tom Brady. And because yesterday.
Olsen is.
He is the gold standard.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Greg Olsen is the best in-game analyst.
He's the best. It's
John
not even close.
Madden.
It's not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Everybody went apeshit over Tony Romo the first couple of years, and then he quit trying, and Romo's so terrible too. Greg Olsen's the best in-game analyst since John Madden. He's awesome. And I wish we could, come on, Jerry. You're Jerry fucking Jones. You're the most valuable franchise in football. Put your wiener on the table and tell Fox, I want Greg Olsen doing my fucking games. I don't want to be the game of the week. Give me fucking Joe Davis and Greg Olsen every week. It was so much better. So nice. Because I don't think we got Olsen maybe, once last year?
Yeah.
Because the Cowboys are always the A game.
Right.
We get fucking Brady. That was great. That was great. All right, it is Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer of In the Building. This is the man you go to when in need of a family lawyer. My man does divorces. He does separations. He does annulments. He does child support. He does adoption. He does custody. If it's family law, it's Orlando Kell. Sometimes I've had cousins sue each other. But families. It's unfortunate, but
happens.
Family law is family law. They got a lot of cousins suing each other in Arkansas because half of them are married.
It's unfortunate.
That was low-hanging fruit.
That was low-hanging.
I apologize. Call Orlando Kell if you need a family lawyer at 210-775-4995. You can email this man, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. All right, let's do something funny. You got that Eddie Vedder video?
Yeah, yes.
Since all the violence and punching young girls.
How old is your guy?
Well, I have one more punch
61.
too.
61.
I've got an extra punch too.
Oh, you got an extra punch.
Oh.
What innocent girl that didn't know she was? Go ahead. Who you punching?
Oh, well, you could call this person an innocent girl. It definitely looks like it at times. It's our guy, Ken Rosenthal. What an asshole Ken Rosenthal looks like in this video.
Why is he an asshole? What'd he do?
Rolls over the photographer here and not one care in the world, but bumps him, looks at him like,
Didn't even help him up.
like just shrugs his
Yeah,
shoulder.
that was
just
pretty
like,
bad.
the fuck? I love Ken Rosenthal. Looks like the biggest asshole in the world there.
He looks like a 5'5" little Napoleon dickweed. Is what
Yeah,
he looks
just
like
look,
to me.
the look back and then the shoulder shrug.
Why are they pouring water on the black man?
Because he won the game.
Because he's a hero.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's one of us, Rudy, by the way.
Who is he?
I think that's Jackson Churio.
What is he?
He's Venezuelan.
He's Afro-Venezuelan.
He's
Yeah.
one of us.
Yeah.
Don't start.
Which means your ancestors probably enslaved his ancestors.
Whoa,
Son of a
whoa.
bitch.
Well, I mean, again,
Racist bastard.
I'll say it. Look at the size of my lips. Look at my hair.
You're not part
Come on.
black, dude. No, don't
Come
even
on.
try that.
Me and you, we're like distant cousins.
Yeah,
No. You were no.
my distant gay cousin.
No. Yeah. 55 times over, maybe
Yeah.
related. No way. All right. Where were we?
Eddie Vedder.
Eddie Vedder. Our man Ed. So he is a known Cubbies fan. He's from Chicago. He's at the Cubs game. They rolled him out there with Cindy Crawford. I guess it was like
That's Cindy Crawford?
the old model. Don't play it yet. Make sure the volume works. They run him out there with Cindy Crawford and Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo just retired. So Rizzo, I love. How about it, Rizzo? They bought tickets. They sat in the bleachers and got drunk with fans. It's a pretty good bit.
I love it.
Bought everyone in the stands
Yeah,
a beer.
it's great.
Damn.
And they run Cindy out there just because she's from Chicago, and they sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." And then they decided to interview Eddie Vedder. And so don't be shocked when you get an F-bomb drop. So here's her talking to a blasted Eddie, which I thought was hilarious. Play it.
Hey, though, is it like to get to enjoy this with Anthony?
I've never got to sit with my favorite player in the bleachers.
Singing the stretch with him, what was it like? Singing the stretch with him, what was it like?
Oh, I was terrified.
You were terrified? Why?
Just I didn't want them to fuck up.
Come on, Eddie.
Oopsies.
Come on, Eddie.
He's like, whatever.
Come
See,
on,
he's like,
Eddie.
whatever. Oops, fuck it.
He was
Don't give a
hammered.
Shit. Yeah, he was blasted.
Shout out to Eddie Vedder. Again, didn't know that was what he looks like.
Yeah, Jose texted us over the
that's a
weekend. Like,
61.
I didn't expect him to look like that. Like, what did you expect him to look like?
I thought he was not like Ozzy Osbourne goth, but like black hair, like just all like that, not old man.
Ed is one of the most healthy. Well, God, he's one of the last ones alive of that '90s Seattle
Right.
scene. Chris Cornell's dead. Lane Staley's dead.
Who are these people?
Well, that Seattle grunge scene, which you and I should.
I don't know what that means.
I know you don't. You don't even know what the fuck eggs taste like. So
That's
whatever.
true. That's also true.
All those bands from the '90s. Kurt's dead. Chris Cornell's dead. Lane Staley's dead. Andrew, just that whole scene. All those bands flamed out except Pearl Jam, and a lot of it is because Eddie went to rehab. You wouldn't know it by there, but he drinks less than he used to. You really know how we don't fuck up. It's great. Thank God Eddie's in decent shape. The band that I chose to be my band stayed together, except for the drummers. We can't keep drummers, but that's okay.
Are the rest of Pro Jam alive?
Yeah, we've had no deaths. Knock on wood. Never had a death.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Are they all old now?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What's old? Like, are they 60?
Who's
Are
the
they
oldest
80?
guy in the band? Of the original members, Jeff, the bass player, is the oldest, and he's probably 65.
Okay, that's not that old.
No, they're all in their
That's
early to
rocker
mid-60s.
age,
They've
that's
all
like
stayed in good shape. You know,
Ancient, but
rock stars don't act like Ozzy Osbourne anymore.
No, that's over.
That's way over.
Where you just like putting a beer in a heroin needle and shooting it in your veins. They're not doing all
The
that.
days of snorting ants off the
Yeah,
sidewalk.
they're not doing that.
No, we don't do that.
No.
yeah, the movie from The Dirt. I don't remember what the band's
Yeah, those
called.
dudes were crazy.
It's because like Motley Crue, all that shit.
Yeah.
No, we don't roll it.
They ain't trashing
No.
hotels. Those days are over.
No, and all those guys have all had to have kidney transplants.
Yeah.
They're all on fucking dialysis, and they all have diabetes and whatever.
Yeah, good movie.
You can't do that now. You have to, because of the money these guys make and the touring you have to do. You have to stay in decent shape. So, yeah, Scott Weiland's dead. Yeah, we've had so many guys died from the '90s rock scene. So.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, so good for
What a
Ed.
name.
Still kicking ass. All right, what else today? The fight went down on Saturday night. I don't know where y'all stand on the fight, but we got to get to these fucking fights earlier. That fight didn't start till 12,
So bad.
and it was a boring fight. And that's okay. Nina's like, "Oh, babe, I was fucking bored." I'm like, "I know." And I told her it's a very tactical fight. These are two very tactical fighters. Both are outstanding at defense. And it was a ho-hum ass-kicking as Bud Crawford, the American, right, Rudy? The American put on a master class. And Canelo fought hard because he's a tough guy, but
Yes.
just couldn't do shit about Bud Crawford. Canelo is the face of boxing.
Sure, by
He
far.
is not the best boxer of our generation. Bud Crawford.
Bud Crawford
absolutely
definitely is the best of
Yeah,
the era.
42-0 now.
42-0,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I enjoyed it. I thought I was rooting for Crawford, but I
Mhm.
did think Canelo was going to win. But Bud shut me up. I was wrong. You know, Bud put it, like you said, I think that's a mic drop. You know, he put on a masterclass. The counters, the ability to hit and not get hit, the sweet science, stood in there when he had to stand in there. Wasn't scared. He probably thought he was going to win. You know, he was telling everybody he's not that much bigger than me. I know I'm going up 2 weight classes, but
That
I
was
walk around.
overrated.
That was a little overrated for sure. But the only thing with me is I don't know where either one of them go from here. I don't know if, I know like they're going to get thrown checks at them. So I don't know if either guy retires, but I don't know where they go from here. I know the only other person that Canelo can fight is Benavidez, and I don't know who Crawford wants to fight. That one's 35, one's 37 or 38. So I don't know where they go from here. I don't know boxing with who's left. They might have hit their ceiling with these two guys until, the next up and coming guy. I'm talking about to where the world shuts down. I'm not talking about, there's some other guys like, Rudy, you don't know about Castillo and this guy. I'm talking about people that can make everybody say, hey, talk about a fight coming up for a week and go to somebody's house and have a party. That type of fight, I don't know what else can cause this type of hype. And so I don't know where either guy goes from here is my question.
Yeah, and I don't know where my pay-per-view watching or my Netflix boxing watching goes from either, because
Right.
Canelo's the reason I watch fights anymore.
Same.
And the reason why Bud Crawford, I said that was overrated, the whole being stronger and
Bigger, whatever.
having to move up 2 weight classifications, it wound up being overrated because Bud trained like a beast. Clearly,
Man.
that dude didn't take anything for granted. That guy he clearly didn't cut any corners in prepping for this fight. He looked like he'd been fighting that weight class his entire career.
Yeah.
And if Canelo didn't have the strongest chin in the history of the sport, he'd have knocked Canelo's ass out 2 or 3 times he caught him flush in the face.
Yeah. Canelo
Yeah.
got an iron chin. So
Yeah, he
I knew
whipped his
Bud
ass.
wouldn't knock him out.
Yeah.
But no, man, I was cool with it. And, Mike brought up something Saturday when we were out at Texas Cheer Liquor, and I didn't think about it, and I started to worry. But shout out to Netflix. The last time we had a fight on Netflix, their server wasn't prepared.
Mm-hmm.
It buffered up the entire fight, and people were watching on their phones. And Mike was like, you think we're going to have that happen again? I was like, damn, we should have talked about that Friday. But no hiccups. Went off without a hitch. The Netflix was prepared. And I think this was probably quadruple what that Tyson fight was as far as eyes.
Now, granted, we had a long undercard, which I always hate. The undercard fights all went the distance.
That sucks.
But, dude, we're having like 15-minute intros here.
Oh, I know.
Or
they had like a live. Both guys had a band.
I thought Bud was going to go back to the locker room and take a break because he came out first. He stood there 15 minutes.
That's a little much.
Because I guess Bud's a Tool fan, so we had Tool. They had to do their.
You see Bud walked out with the guitar case?
Yeah, that was funny. And then we got the Mexicano band, and that was great, except for it took 15 minutes. Yeah. And now let's do Canelo. Get to the freaking fight already.
Especially because those damn whack-ass undercards took so long. The first undercard fight was good. That second one with Vargas' son was shit.
You can't control the undercard.
No.
But then it's 45 minutes till the main event. Then we have 15-minute introductions. And we got to thank everybody in Nevada. Michael Buffer, I mean, he went through like 5 different cards thanking people, recognizing people. Just say, hey, thank you to the sheik here from Saudi Arabia who fronted the cash. Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah.
God almighty. It was nice to have Michael Buffer back out. I hadn't seen him in a while.
I hadn't seen Buffer. Looks good.
Yeah, where the hell's he been? Has he been in
spending
rehab
money?
Too? Let's get ready to rumble. That was genius.
Yeah.
I loved all that. It was great. So good to have Mike back. Anyway, that's it. I don't know where boxing goes from here, but it was a great fight. I enjoyed it. I don't think Bud's going to retire. Surely not. He may go back down a weight. Even if he goes back down a weight class, though, no one can touch him. It's going to be like watching, watching him with some contender. He's going to make that asshole look like Arch Manning.
Right.
You like it? Arch Manning's turned into a
Arch
negative.
is the punchline now. Arch Manning's turned, and after 3 weeks, he's a punchline.
Hey, he's not hurt. That's what they say. So fuck him. He sucks. Get him off the field. Are you trying to win championships or not? Or it says Texas on your shirt. You don't say Abilene. Don't say Nebraska. It says fucking Texas.
Right.
So Sark needs to rule that team with ruthlessness. To hell with the Mannings if he can't play. If they get mad and leave. Where's he going to go? He couldn't start over Owen McCown right now.
No, he's bad.
So that's it. All right. It's GC Roofing and Construction. These are the people. GC Roofing and Services. Good to see Russ. He came out and hung out with us last night. On Saturday the other day.
Sweet son. Great kid.
Yeah, good to see Russ and his son. And you'll enjoy seeing Russ knock on your door if you indeed need a roof, because when Russ shows up, shit gets done. It is GC Services Roofing and Construction, 210-347-0426. The official roofing company of In the Building is GC Services Construction. All right. Everybody's Survivors teams do okay? Who'd you pick? Oh, you went with the Ravens.
No, I went with Buffalo.
Oh, yeah, you went with the Bills.
My bid is I'm picking against the Jets every week. It's been great.
What a disgusting display. Yeah, everyone that picked yesterday.
Who lost?
No one that didn't make a pick lost.
Yeah, I saw Charlie Hernandez was saying he didn't watch Friday's show and he didn't get his pick in. That's not my fault.
I have proof that he got his in.
Oh, really?
Who did he pick?
He responded to my Facebook post, and he got it in time.
Who did he pick?
I got to go look now. I made a screenshot of it.
Yeah, Charlie, unfortunately, Facebook posts go
and
over
it's my
head.
fault because I saw that, and first of all, Bouquet doesn't have effing Facebook, which I forgot. That doesn't help.
No one
me.
under 35 does.
And I did see it. And y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, yeah, like we said, everyone that made picks last week advanced. Ravens, Cardinals, Bills were all the most popular ones. Some people picked the Cowboys. I bet you they were sweating their ass.
They were sweating.
Stop picking the Cowboys. Quit being a homer. You trying to win or not?
So shout out to them, but only 2 people left, and both are on the Chargers.
Both are on the Chargers.
For today,
because we got a double header tonight, right? Who the Texans playing? Because Victor Alma, Tampa Bay. Victor Alma's on his way to Energy Stadium. It's funny that it's called Energy because in that building there's no energy. There's a tough watch in there.
Right.
But shout out to you, Victor. Safe travels. Fight through that Houston traffic and go Texans.
All right. So it was Hernandez you said we needed to pick on?
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah. So 3 days ago, he replied to my Facebook post and he wrote Cardinals. So he's
For
good.
you, Charlie.
Now,
He's good. And I had the Cardinals.
now
too.
let me say this.
So he's
Y'all,
alive.
you got to look. You have 4 days to get it in. Now, if you're trying to wait to the last minute because you're doing your homework or whatever, that's cool. But, and Charlie, you've ruined it for everybody. We're not going to be taking y'all's Facebook pics. If you want to be a part of this, you got to watch the show. I'm sorry. I love y'all, but we got to watch the show. Charlie, you're good, but you have 4 days. Make your pick today.
Yeah, you do.
We'll Jose keeps track. Make your pick today. Make your pick tomorrow. But we can't
for
keep
this
going.
coming
Yeah,
week?
we can't keep
Yeah.
going with the excuse. Well, I didn't watch Friday's show. Well,
Tough
what
shit.
happened Monday through Thursday?
That is in fact true.
If
By the
you're
way,
in, you know you're in. So it doesn't matter if you watch the show. Get
Right.
your pick in.
I lied. I forgot the Steelers lost this week. So shout out to Ruben Navarro is the only person.
Ruben's out.
The only person.
We only
that got
lost
eliminated.
one guy.
Yeah, the Steelers.
Well, of course, now Bouquet, you've wasted the Eagles and the Ravens back to back. So, Bouquet, you're not going to be long for this league.
I guess we'll find out.
You're going to lose at some point.
I guess we'll find out.
All right. Anybody? I'm sure we'll have some people pick the Cowboys since they're playing the Bears, which is ill-advised. Ill-advised.
I can pick at the last minute. I'm here every day.
All right, so shout out to my Cards. They survived. Yeah, you gotta keep, now that you're in the league, you gotta let us know. Send me an email.
Pick today, damn it.
Send me a message on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. I'm on all that shit. So send me a message, get your picks in. All right. Got my Cardinals in. We're all three still in the Survivor League. Chiefs and Eagles. I'm happy the Chiefs are 0-2.
What, you got Chiefs fatigue?
Oh my God, I've had it. From Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift to the brother of Patrick Mahomes to the pain in the ass wife to the arrogant Kansas City Midwestern fan that thinks the Chiefs are America's team. It's nice to see them struggle. I love Patrick Mahomes. But have you ever had a team where you liked someone who played for somebody you hated so much? It's a tough place to be. I love Patrick Mahomes. I hate the Chiefs. I'm over the Chiefs, and I'm not going to rule them out. But I don't. If we have another fucking Chiefs in the Super Bowl, oh my God!
You got to talk to Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
I'm gonna need y'all to do something about that. Hey, how do we know John Harbaugh might not do something about that? Although they may get beat tonight. Just goofy. Anybody but the Chiefs, man. Anybody but the Chiefs. Please. Anybody
Do you
but
think
the
this
Chiefs.
is what people felt like with the Cowboys back in the day?
Of course.
Probably,
But it was a deeper
but it's not the same.
it was a deeper hate for the
Well,
Cowboys.
the Cowboys are America's team.
Right.
The Cowboys have had two different dynasties. The Cowboys have been the Chiefs since 1968. You know what I mean? The Chiefs come and go. The Chiefs were just another team until Patrick Mahomes showed up. Before that, they were just a regional popular team. They weren't like the Cowboys or the Steelers or anybody. Julian B's in the building. 1999. Hope you all had a good weekend. Mine was amazing. After attending the A&M game, yeah, he sent me some pictures. Some
Oh, he went
videos.
up there?
Yeah. Something is to be said about the great atmosphere of both crowds, especially after that type of game. Aggies probably made up 30% of the crowd.
Really? That's not bad.
No, the Aggies,
Aggies
travel.
travel.
Absolutely.
Well, they got a lot of
travel.
money.
Yeah, and Notre Dame fans are spared a fair. Your
Yeah.
Yankees, they show up in the big games,
Well, I'm glad they got their ass kicked yesterday or last week.
Well,
Notre Dame.
it's 1 point, but sure, in overtime. Let's go with an ass kicking.
Yeah.
No, are y'all with me on this? I'm just tired of the Chiefs.
Oh, I've been
bullshit.
tired of the Chiefs.
I'm tired of the Chiefs.
Yeah, I've been tired of the Chiefs. It's fun to see. You got $100 million from your podcast. You got Uber endorsements. You're about to marry Taylor freaking billionaire Swift.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to see his downfall because he looks like an old man. Speaking of Kelsey.
Yeah,
Drop
get
that
on
ball.
out of here. Go do TV and movies.
Yeah,
and
he's
all that
old
shit.
man. Like
What's
you
that
winning,
mean?
you winning enough, man, and that's messed up of me. But I'm tired of the Chiefs.
It's not personal. Just tired of their freaking franchise.
I just
Sick
want
of it.
Mahomes to catch Brady. Is my alternative reasons for
Yeah, he ain't getting 7 rings.
That's my hope in life. But yeah,
No,
probably not.
you want him to catch Brady?
Yes,
Why?
I don't like Tom Brady.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
That's fair.
He ain't catching Tom.
so that's the.
He has
hope, but,
4,
yeah.
right? No, 3.
Three?
3.
Yes,
He
3.
lost twice.
He's 3 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'd have to pull something special out of his
Yeah.
ass. But yeah, no.
Yeah, well, thanks for the money, Julian. No, A&M, they didn't kick Notre Dame's ass, but the Yankees were down 5 times in this game and still came back. Every
Didn't
time.
blink.
Marcel
Yeah.
Reed, good.
Now the Irish, I don't want to poop on the Yanks. As the
Oh
Yankees
wow,
said,
here we go.
Notre Dame's 0-2. They're not as good as they were. They're still solid. C.J. Carr, apparently their quarterback, was tipping plays on accident. So, like depending upon how his feet were facing, the Aggies realized, that's a run. They were going this way. Oh, that's a
He's
pass.
got to work on that.
He was tipping plays, so the Aggies defense knew what was
No,
coming.
that's not cheating for the Aggies.
No, it's not their problem if the other team's quarterback's lining up in the same way he does every time
Yeah.
he runs or passes. That's tough shit. C.J. Carr needs to fix his footwork. Honestly, we're 2 weeks in. You know, I hate the whole "what statement did Ohio State make?" all this kind of thing. I wonder if the U might not be worthy of the number 1 over
Well,
Ohio State.
I'm mad
The
at
U looks awesome.
I'm mad at myself for thinking that was going to be a game because Florida sucks.
They truck South.
I was like,
Florida's
South
ass
Florida got
off
Miami
the-
this week. Florida's so bad. I thought that South Florida could play with the U.
No, I thought they could play with them too. No, I mean South Florida they won in the swamp. They beat Boise 31-7. They're decent. South Florida's decent, but
Yeah.
they're not in the U.
They're not the
category.
U, no.
They're not in the U. No. No. What's this Bismack Biyombo?
Why would I talk about that?
Oh, I'm so tired of that. Can I? He just threw me off sides.
Why would
He
I
just
care about a
triggered me.
guy that's going to play 12 games?
What are you talking about?
Bismack Biyombo.
Isn't that who is that? Isn't that the guy that has the rap song that gets played at every fucking college stadium?
That's Mo Bamba.
Mo
No, that's-
Bamba.
no.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry, I got my African names mixed up.
Jesus.
Forget Biyombo. Mo Bamba. If one stadium does something that's cool. But if 47 stadiums do it,
Right.
is it cool anymore?
No.
I am over
What?
all the college stadiums playing that song Mo Bamba in the second quarter. I'm fucking over it.
I didn't hear this.
You don't know about this?
I don't really
I'm
pay
surprised you
attention.
haven't picked up on the song. Listen to it when you get off the air. We can't play it because of copyright
Right.
issues. Who's the rapper that has the tune? Buki.
No, that is an excellent question.
Who raps that song? The song's called Mo Bamba after the former
Sheck
Longhorns.
West, I think
Who?
it is. Sheck West,
Okay, sure.
whoever that is.
There's some tune that gets played. A&M plays it. UT plays it. I heard it at Notre Dame, I think. It's in like the second quarter. They play a tune called Mo Bamba. I'm fucking over it. It's not original.
I get hosed like Mo Bamba.
What?
I get hosed like Mo Bamba.
Is that a line in the song?
Believe
It's
so.
if one team or two teams do it, fine. But when 40 are doing it, it's not cool. Young people or whoever's in charge of the tunes at the college football games, fucking stop playing Mo Bamba. It's dumb. It's not fun anymore.
Oh, shout out to Bismack
Awful.
Biyombo.
Man,
God.
this is week 2 of NFL.
Yeah, and
week 3 or 4 of college. Look, I don't give a damn about Bismack Biyombo signing a 1-year deal. I mean, again, the Spurs will get plenty of run on this show. Dylan
Is he
Harper.
any good?
Dylan
Bismack
Harper breaking
Biyombo?
his hand is
Big
more
deal.
bigger news than that.
Oh, you know what my Spurs takes are this week? That was a weird fucking scene we saw yesterday. You
What?
guys see some of this tryout shit?
Yeah.
Oh my
You
God,
talking about
it's
for
so
the
funny.
fan
Oh my
center or
God,
whatever?
yes.
Yeah, I did. Some of it was cringe.
So
A lot of
Victor
it, yeah.
Wembanyama is trying to bring some sort of a European soccer atmosphere to the Spurs games, which that's never going to happen. They're just trying to resurrect like the old baseline bump section, which is fine. And so they had these tryouts. These fans showed up and shook their ass in front of Wemby, sitting in this huge blue throne looking thing.
It looked like George Gervin's chair
It
in
was
that
very weird.
Iceman photo.
It did. Yeah, it did. Did you see some of the tryouts
I
that the
did.
Spurs
I don't
Twitter
know.
account released?
Very
Some of these people, y'all there, ICE might be waiting on you when you get outside. Or some of y'all motherfuckers need drug rehab. Why are we posting the ones that suck? Let's post the ones that are good.
What if they all sucked?
Well, I'll bet you the vast majority did, and I'll bet you 5 minutes into it, Wemby thought, I shouldn't have done this. You think Wemby had better things to do than to watch a bunch of spare asses walk in there?
It's his idea. He got to do. He got to see it through.
I saw. Did you see some of the videos?
I did.
Yeah, I sent him. It was hilarious.
It was bad. It was bad.
It was bad.
And the
it
people,
was hilariously terrible is what it was.
The people overseas are already making fun of us for it. They're trying to be us. It ain't gonna happen. It's got to
happen.
It's got to be organic. The fans just got to be crazy.
Yes.
Yes, that's 100% facts that it has to be organic, but we don't have
Right.
these
You
things,
can't manufacture it, and you're going to charge them $1,000, and they still got to buy the tickets to the games. That's not how. We're not going to create some Liverpool versus Arsenal scene at Spurs Clippers in January. It's just not going to happen. They play 41 home games. You can't have a section standing up. And I tell you right now, as a guy who sits on the court, like I do when I go, it's not going to take long to be ass wet. I hope they put them motherfuckers way up in the top so I ain't got to hear that riffraff. I don't want to hear nothing about that proletariat.
I don't know where they're going to
bother me. I can't. The drumming and all that, like at the soccer games, don't y'all get over that too?
I'm over it.
Can we? Cool. Let's do that at the beginning. But we don't need the drums and the flares the entire.
No, I don't want.
Game.
No. We don't need that.
Let the European shit be European. Americans don't do that. Especially, I'm sitting on the court. I spent $1,000 to get in here. I don't want to hear some slapdick up there drumming the whole night. I want to be able to watch the game.
Yeah.
We don't do that in America.
I just hope they go all the way with it, and I hope that they bring flares and they just.
It won't be flares.
Oh
I promise you, it won't be flares.
Stadium. I want the whole.
What a beating! I don't mind Frenching up the Spurs because of Wemby's being awesome, but I ain't trying to Euro up the bleachers either.
No.
Those are Mexicanos from San Antonio. Hey, my knees hurt. I can't stand the whole game.
No. Those mostly young people, though. That was the only thing. The videos I saw were mostly bunch of young dudes yelling and screaming.
I hope it works, though.
It wasn't any good what I saw. I saw like 5 tries.
I don't know what you were supposed to do.
It would have been no.
I mean, the Spurs set those people up for failure.
Have a chant. That's what the chants. It's, by the way, the chants are cool in European soccer because here's why they're cool. The games are only 2 hours long. There are no stoppages.
Right.
It's a quick game. It's just a completely different atmosphere. It's outside.
Right.
It's not in an arena or a dome. It's outdoors. It's 2 hours, and it's appropriate in that atmosphere.
Sure.
And it's smart. The chants that European soccer fans do is very clever. They have 7, 8, 9, 10 fucking chants they do. And it sounds awesome when it's all in unison.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the entire stadium doing it.
Right.
Not one section that had to pay $1,000 for the right to do it. It's going to be a failed bit. It's what it's going to be. And I ain't the old man. I'm keeping shit real up in here.
They're calling you old man
fair.
from your Mo Bamba take, not this one.
It's every fucking stadium doing it.
I've watched some college football. I haven't paid attention. I guess I just don't pay attention to the music.
I don't know how you can't hear it. It's fucking loud. And it's during a timeout, and it's an ass whip. And my Mo Bamba take is... And by the way, why are the Aggies doing it? Mo Bamba's a Longhorn! What are we doing? Fucking Aggies with their one-eyed mascot. Jesus. Stop playing
Why are
Mo
you
Bamba.
talking about Lassie?
Lassie.
Because the Aggies shouldn't be doing it. See, they beat Notre Dame, and I still can't avoid the negative.
You can't just have one
That's A&M. That's
full
the Aggies.
positive Aggie show.
No, stop playing Mo Bamba. He went to Texas. That should be reason enough. What are we doing?
He did.
God damn, man. Ripes. I don't want to hear it. And the Wemby thing is going to be fair. That was a weird scene.
Those people look nervous. They look like they didn't have a plan. Like they were just
No.
going to go in there and yell.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell are you going to
Right.
do?
What are you going to do? A couple of flips and go Spurs go?
I don't know.
And to Wemby's credit, he was laughing and pretending it was funny. He knew better. He ain't dumb.
Poor Wemby. He
That
had
is
to
gonna
sit
be
through that.
so
How
fucking
long you think he
failed.
sat through that? A couple hours?
2 hours.
About as long as George sat through us. Oh, jeez, man.
Shout out to Ice.
I mean, yeah. It
Come on,
also
Ice
helps.
Man.
All right. Sammy's embroidery. Sammy. Got Tommy Bahama now, too. Not that. You know, this ain't no look. If you're a paint and body shop and you want to get some of those badass, get some Dickies work shirts or pants, they've got them too. But maybe you want to nice it up at your office.
Yeah.
Maybe you work
Get you a little
inside.
something for
Maybe
Fiesta.
you work indoors. Maybe you got a family. Make Fiesta shirt you want to go trick up, whatever it might be. Sammy's Embroidery 2 weeks ago signed a 1-year contract with Tommy Bahama, and he already has Nike, Port Authority, Under
All
Armour,
those, yeah.
all the big name brands, and now he's got Tommy Bahama up in there. Maybe you got like a beach bar or something, and you want to put all of your employees in Tommy Bahama because of the beach scene. Sammy's Embroidery. And fall sports are around the corner. Shout out to last week's Team of the Week, the Youth Baseball League, the Chargers baseball scene. They were the Sammy's Embroidery Team of the Week. If you are getting ready for fall sports, which most of you are by now, and you need a place to have your jerseys done or your bags or whatever it might be, whether you're a girls volleyball team or soccer team, Sammy's Embroidery is waiting on you. The official embroiderer logo man. 210-824-3900 or samsembroidery.com. Samsembroidery.com. Raul's in here. Spurs fans are lightweight. I'm an Eagles fan. I can teach the Spurs fans a thing or two. You're a Spurs fan too, Raul. Come on. Did Mike say Tommy Mobamba?
No, he didn't.
No, I said Tommy Bahama. All right, I might have gotten it mixed up, though, my boy. I stand by that, by the way. Aggies. He's a Longhorn.
Yeah, I don't get
What are
that.
we doing?
I don't get that.
In half the stadiums in the country are doing it. It's not cool anymore when all the stadiums do it. It's unique to
Who was
your own little
first?
stadium. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think Texas was first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Makes
not only
sense.
you're stealing the Longhorn, you're playing a song named after a Longhorn, and you're stealing a bit from UT Austin. Dope.
Yeah.
Aggies. Come on. I'm going to complain to my Aggie buddies about
You should. Tell them.
I forgot what the name of the song was. Now that I know it's called Obama, now it's even really worse. All right. So, you mean to tell me that it's possible, Rudy, in this world, that you can get out ahead on a guy's contract and see where things are going, see that this guy's only going to get more expensive by the season, by the month. So let's go ahead and take care of this guy now while he's going to be a lot less expensive than 2 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
Novel concept, right? The Cowboys didn't do that with Zeke Elliott and took it in the ass. Sorry, Bouquet. I know that for you that's a good thing, but in this connotation, it's bad.
Fair.
The Cowboys waited on Dak Prescott,
Yep.
took it in the yin-yang. They waited on Micah Parsons and wound up having to trade the kid. How about the Cowboys taking care of Fort Worth's own Tyler Smith 2 years out with a brand new extension?
At some point, you learn your lesson.
I'll be damned.
You would think.
These superstars might actually say yes to an early contract. Tyler he had an opportunity to take care of his family with generational wealth. Let's just do it now.
Yeah, it's hard to be like, oh, no, I'll wait. That's tough.
Yeah.
Like, yo, let me get mine now.
Especially seeing how the Cowboys do business with people. Let me go and get mine now. I don't want to go through
At some point, you think Jerry learned his lesson. It looks like he did.
You would think. So the Cowboys have given Tyler Smith an extension. Or the Cowboys are it's another good football decision.
Finally.
Yeah, it's a good football decision. Because Tyler Smith is better at what he does than Micah Parsons is what he does. Agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so that makes more sense that we get Tyler done
Yes.
while we can before he's worth way too much.
Yeah, I think Tyler could be a franchise-type offensive lineman. And he's interchangeable.
Yeah, Tyler could be a Ring of Honor guy. The
Sure.
start he's had. Now, they're going to have to do a little bit of winning. But the start he's had looks pretty daggone good. All right, so last night we had the Emmys. Before we get out of here, have you guys watched The Pit?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
You have
I have not.
the whole season.
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, it's 24 mixed with DR.
Yeah. So did you finish Animal Kingdom?
Yes.
The guy that plays Pope,
He's
is
in it.
in The Pit, and he is every bit as amazing.
He was great as Pope.
As he was playing Pope on
Okay.
Animal Kingdom. Book, you didn't watch Animal Kingdom, do you?
No, I don't know what that is.
Love Animal Kingdom. The guy's name is Sean Hattasey. He has been a character actor for 30 years. Did y'all see Alpha Dog with Justin
Of
Timberlake?
course. He was the idiot that killed the kid.
Yes. So
That was him.
Sean Hattasey is in Alpha Dog.
Yeah, he was the idiot that did the dirt.
Sean Hattasey plays a deranged psychopathic murderer with mommy issues.
Right.
That's the best way I can describe Pope in Animal Kingdom. In The Pit, he plays an Iraqi war veteran who was a medic and is fucked up with PTSD, but he's also a trauma surgeon. The Pit is about these two trauma surgeons. Remember Noah Wyle from ER?
I
Back
never
in
watched
the day.
any ER, but I know the guy you're talking about. Yeah.
Noah Wyle was in ER. Noah Wyle and Sean Hattasey are the top two guys in this show called The Pit. They're trauma surgeons. So Noah Wile's character, he's got the day shift. Sean Hattasey's character, Pope, he's got the overnight shift. And the entire season of The Pit, as Bouquet knows, each episode is 1 hour. It's the story of a 12-hour shift during the day for Noah Wile's character. He's the lead guy on the wing.
Yeah.
So it starts off with him taking over relief for the overnight guy, Sean Hattasey. And it goes all the way till Noah Wyle clocks out for the night and gives it back to Sean to take over for the night. It is every bit as good as season 1 of The Bear was. And it is by far and away the best hospital show I've ever watched in my life. Now, I've not watched them all, but I can't imagine they're much better than The Pit, the ones I've not seen. And The Pit cleaned up last night at the Emmys. Cleaned up. I think Sean Hattasey won an Emmy last night for best supporting actor.
What is it on?
HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, The Pit is the shit, and we can't wait for it to come back out. It's so good.
Doctor shows done right are very, very good.
So good. And Noah Wyle is such a badass in this, playing Dr. Robbie. Bryan Cranston's daughter is in this, and she's terrific. She plays the nerdy nurse, the white girl with the glasses.
That makes sense.
Her sister has autism.
Sure.
That's Bryan Cranston's daughter, and she is incredible. The Pit's
Who's Bryan
great.
Cranston?
Walter White, baby.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Malcolm in the Middle, yeah. 6-time Emmy Award winner for Best Actor.
I don't know his real
Bryan
name.
Cranston, yeah, Bryan. Damn, it's good. The Pit's good. That's it. The Pit is good. I stopped watching Animal Kingdom. It reminds me of my ex. Which one? The mom?
Damn.
Ethelwolf. Ooh, I hope you had Orlando.
He was supposed to have Orlando.
Or just go spend many nights drowning your sorrows at one of the 5 area Slackers bar location in and around our town. 5 locations. Let's say them all. Let's say them with me. Med Center on Fredericksburg Road. Bouquet, repeat after me.
Med Center.
Fredericksburg Road.
Fredericksburg Road.
Behind North Star Mall on Rector.
Behind North Star Mall on Rector.
281 in Thousand Oaks.
281 on Thousand
Naco
Oaks.
Doches.
Nacogdoches.
And the inner almost downtown location right there at St. Mary's in the Party District. It is Slacker.
That's a lot to
Okay,
say.
yeah.
That was a lot to
He wasn't
say.
going to get that.
Slackers Sports Drinks and Games, the official sports bar in the building. It is Slackers. All right. If you're not, I think we got a second member today.
Yeah, someone else bought one. I think Robles bought one for
That's
somebody.
what I'm talking about. Adrian Robles sent one Love You Hard TV gift membership. Oh, it's a gift membership. All right. That's good. I appreciate that. So we got what?
2.
We have 2 now. We had 8. 8 more members. I'd like to get this done before the week's over.
Same.
So we got about 4 more shows. 8 more members sign up today. Just go to YouTube, go to Love You Hard TV, go to join, and follow the links there. And for as low as $4.99, you get access to all of our members only. Not only our shows, which we're about to do a members only show here in a minute, but you get access to these these nice bottles of hooches we come up with, swag and shit like that we come up with. So make sure you're a member. We give some of you freebies stuff away too from time to time, but George Gervin on a bottle of vodka, that's going to a member.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got to be a member to get this. All right, we'll see y'all. Members only is coming up here in a minute. If you're not a member, join right now. $4.99 a month. Shit, this bottle of water at a football game is $8. I'm going to the movies tonight. Water's like $8, $9.
What are you going to watch?
The Conjuring.
I heard it's dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see The Conjuring.
I heard it was really dark.
Have you seen it, Bouquet?
No, I don't watch scary movies, but Weapons was good.
Hey, dude,
Weapons was ass.
Let's talk Weapons and members. I would just
All
watch
right.
Weapons last night.
Oh, okay. So we've all seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's watch Weapons. I've already given away the headline for my take, but we'll get into it. All right, members only, baby. Coming down a minute. Love you hard.